Hi, before this video starts, I think I just have to real quick say this is the first time that I am trying to make one of these just me talking just to the camera videos, kind of like Screen Crush or New Rockstars. And it is so much harder than you might actually think. I kept stumbling over my own lines. Suddenly I was just sweating like crazy, so just maybe excuse some of the imperfections of this video. And also, of course, if you haven't seen the trailer from Danny yet, please go and do that before watching this video.
Danny Gevirtz's I Think I'm Sick trailer has just been released. If you haven't heard, Danny Gevirtz has been teaching filmmaking on YouTube for over 5 years now, and he has just directed and written his very first feature film. And this is big for YouTube, okay? This has never before been seen, might completely change the way films are going to be made in the future kind of big. Honestly, Danny is probably the biggest inspiration to my life. He is so good, and he's also really good at telling the difference between windows and mirrors.
Is this night out now? Or is this blocked? Oh, this is a mirror. Holy shit. That wasn't even a joke.
Waiting for you to realize.
I was like, holy crap, it's dark out there.
No, it's really late.
It's a mirror.
The film is about a boy trying to find a reason to regret his attempted suicide, trying to find purpose in life. An outsider, victim to gossip and prejudice, searching for his place in this world. Or at least that's what I think it's about after going all detective mode, obsessing about the BTS series and going frame by frame on the trailer. And I actually found quite a few Easter eggs, details and references that you might have missed. Let's get into it.
A man once jumped from the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, a lot have, but this guy, he lived.
So in the opening shots, we immediately get introduced to our main character, Will, played by Connor Russell. I think this might actually also be the opening scene of the movie, as this is probably just before he attempts suicide, and the entire movie is going to be more about him dealing with the attempted suicide than the actual thing. It might have also just been shot for the trailer, especially with all the narration. Who knows? We see in the back of this shot there are some books lying around, and this might just be some amazing set tech, but we also have this open box over here, which makes me think that maybe Will was suddenly in a hurry to get something out of that box. The books were just in the way. Maybe the camera that we're seeing here, or maybe something a little bit more deadly. Yeah, okay, it's a long shot, but I have a theory on that coming later. I was able to identify at least one of these books through all of the YouTube compression, and it looks like this is a book on psychology, which is fitting since the theme of this film is deeply connected with psychology and depression and all of these things. The book is also red, so this might actually be the red book famously written by Carl Jung, but I doubt it because the most common version of that doesn't have psychology written on its sides. So we hear this beautiful voiceover from Will talking about suicide attempts from the Golden Gate Bridge, which sadly is actually a real thing. Located in San Francisco, more than 30 people try to jump from that bridge every single year, and it even led to some reconstructions of the bridge to try and prevent some of these horrible incidents.
Mom? Dad? I just want you to know, it's just been really fucking freaking sorry. It's just been really hard. You know? It just doesn't feel like it's worth trying to get better anymore. I think I'm sick. You know?
So this is actually just a beautiful example of eye ladies.
You fixed the eye ladies? Eye ladies? Eye ladies nuts on your face?
Based off the narration, I'm guessing this is a video that Will is making just before he attempts suicide to apologize to his parents, and it is beautifully written with things like the
You know?
and him apologizing to his parents after swearing, just adding so much to the overall feeling of this trailer. And then, of course, Connor Russell's performance here, just the icing on top of the cake. We now see a pencil driving into somebody's veins, which is just, ugh, I really do not want to watch that again. And an interesting detail, we then see Will's school, and this scene actually seems to have been flipped for some reason. You can see the classroom and stop sign now spelling Putz and more sulk. No, but seriously, I wonder why they did this though. Now, this shot right here is actually the last shot that they filmed with the entire set together, and it was beautiful to watch.
Real quick, everyone, come on. Seriously. Just kidding, it's not serious. Thank you, everyone, for this. It's been the greatest part of my filming career this far. Can't thank you all enough for being here.
Seeing Danny get a little bit vulnerable and letting the emotions spill out in the end, just very, very heartwarming.
Can't wait to just like get this made for everyone to see it. And just thank you. And that's a wrap. So thank you, everyone. Brandon. We going in?
You know what? Actually, just every second of this BTS was just beautiful to watch.
Just fucking take that. It looks too fucking like, it's stupid as It's just like, I don't need all this and it takes too long.
I really hope that, well, no, actually, I was about to say I really hope that I can meet him one day, but that probably wouldn't end well, as I might not be able to resist the urge to just bow down and pray to him like an almighty God. Yeah, no, seriously, that's definitely a possible future. This is also the first shot where we actually get to see Robin, played by Tia Tardy, who apparently has never ever acted before this, which I don't know, but for all I can tell, she nailed it. And also another cool thing about this, you can actually hear her footsteps before you see them. This is a really cool trick called a J cut, because it kind of looks like a J. In editing, the opposite would be an L cut.
I hope you can forgive me. I'm sorry.
Excited for your first day tomorrow?
I guess.
It'll be nice, a fresh start, right?
No fucking way, dude! The boy who lived!
Amazing editing, just telling so much in such a simple way. I mean, we never even saw a gun in this scene, and still it's obviously very clear what Will is trying to do here. My question is, what context is this in? We know he attempted suicide at the Golden Gate Bridge, so what is this? Is he trying it again and surviving again? I don't know, that seems kind of unlikely. Maybe someone stopped him before, and also maybe this gun here is actually what he was really trying to get out of that box before. I don't know why I'm thinking this, I might be completely wrong, but I have a feeling. Then we see Will's family at the table. They are eating some clearly very, very high quality chocolate cake, and they're eating it with plastic forks.
We fucking wasted the most expensive part! Look at it! What are you gonna do, get Daddy to buy you a new one? Fuck right off. Fuck off.
Anyways, we now get to see Will's new school with some teenagers who clearly do not know what a backpack is for, one of them being Spanky, played by Wes Brooks. And he is actually a real-life high school friend from Danny, which is really cool. And he kicks it off with a hilarious reference to Harry Potter, also known as the boy who lived.
Harry Potter. The boy who lived.
We now get this beautiful shot of some students jumping into a pool, accompanied by this beautiful soundtrack that you will be hearing from now on out.
Dude, you should come out for XC. The squad's swaggy as hell. You love them.
Fellas, I'd like to introduce you to our newest teammate, Will.
So why'd you try to kill yourself?
He must be like seriously fucked up. I can't believe he's allowed to go to school here still. This place is going to shit.
I'm Will, by the way.
I'm Robin.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Dude, she's the girls' team captain. She's fucking crazy, both mentally and athletically. Like in states this year.
I think I peaked too early.
What do you mean?
I've sucked all year.
It was one race. You'll get it back.
Yeah. But maybe I never will.
Spanky seems to be the super goofy sort of leader of the group who just wholeheartedly welcomes Will into the team. And I already loved Spanky. Will joins the West Penn cross-country team, and we get this amazing, awkward moment of this guy, Toad, just senselessly asking why he attempted suicide. And speaking of awkward, when Will meets Robin for the first time, well...
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Then, of course, it's not a high school film without it. Way too annoying and arrogant gossip.
This place is going to shit.
We see the boys meeting up for what seems to be some kind of a test or ritual. We can see Spanky's text written on his chest in actually a very similar style as the title of the movie. I highly doubt that that's a coincidence. And the girls also seem to have a very similar face painting. Maybe this was just sort of a test for people that wanted to get into the team. But back to Will and Robin, it would seem to me like they just have immediate chemistry, and Spanky actually says that Robin is a little bit crazy, and I think he actually might be onto something. Well, not crazy, but I think she too might be struggling a little bit, maybe having some depressive thoughts as well, and that might be why she first seems so interested in Will.
Guess I never really thought about what happens after. Guess I just figured whatever happens, maybe it's just a little bit better than this.
Dude, what the actual fuck is going on? Jesus!
Do you regret it?
I don't know.
Come too easy.
Okay, there is a lot going on in this part of the trailer, but this is definitely my favorite part of the trailer. Just the way sort of the visuals just flow together so well with the sound, just the editing and... Anyways, a race takes place, the gun goes off, and beautifully in the very next shot you can see Will seemingly collapsing in the bathroom. I don't know, but it seems to me like there are some weird things going on in this bathroom. Will collapsing, Robin doing something here, throwing up, I guess. We also get to see some more of the squad. Boots, Sauce, Jizz, Toad, the insensitive guy from before, and probably Spanky. All clearly nicknames, so I'm really excited to see what they're going to nickname Will after this test or ceremony. Then Will and Robin get some free time to have fun. It seems like they go to some kind of a party here, but then the next two shots just make me sick, they're so good. The match cut of Robin sort of hitting the steering wheel and Will just lightly tapping the bell in the restaurant. Perfection. Now it looks like we will actually also be getting some action here, with Will getting into a fight, some dude throwing up, Spanky hilariously screaming, and Robin collapsing. I really hope I'm going to be able to see how this plays out in the final movie. And then the super important line all the way at the end, with Robin asking, "Do you regret it?" And Will just sort of mumbling, "I don't know," which is what this entire film is all about. So I know this was a completely different video, but that was it. I really hope I will one day get the chance to see this entire film. I can't go to any of the live screenings, so all I can do is just pray that someday this will be published for me to see as well. But if you have seen the movie, please do tell me, was I completely wrong about this trailer? Did I miss some things? Did I get some things right? I would really like to know. Hope you enjoyed.